Alright, time for August League of Heroes. It is the what's it called? 2000 meter Nakayama medium distance. Yeah, so we're gonna be running 2 Pacers, 1 Sojourn today. I don't really have the runners for this track because it's really only like New Year's, Katsuragi Ace, and the new swimsuit Sailing Sky. That's like really notable. Everyone else is like kind of weak comparatively. I don't have like the top tier pacer either, but apparently everyone's putting Still in Love super high on the tier list for some reason. Well, it's not for some reason. She's really good, but it's League of Heroes, right? So you know, soldiers have been traditionally very bad on this format. It's all about getting top 3. So you run runners and pacers, and you know you're afraid that the soldiers get blocked. But based on like the like strongest output, what I can do, this is basically it. I probably could have used special week. I don't know. It's kind of like I wanted more reliable acceleration. So like Tachyon has been a parent for like 2 or 3 years now. But she's actually good on this track. It's like the first time she's an ace, which is like kind of crazy to think about, given how long she's been around. Yeah, I got 3 US 5s. They're all like pretty strong, honestly. Like we have double circle speeds. We're only missing like the whatever breath move it's called. It's like one of the newest skills. I don't know how to translate it. We got like S distance and S style. Same with Gentildonna. She is missing one of the speed skills. Getting like the power this high and the high with S distance S style and still getting like this move or whatever breath. Like synchronized breathing might be what it's called. I can't really read the first kanji though, but it's basically if someone else has it and you activate it, it's stronger. But Tachyon doesn't have it, so retraining this Tachyon to have like the same stats is really hard. But Still in Love does have it, so when they activate it on Gentildonna and Still in Love, they will both get it. Getting the power to like higher than pointing something with like a double width, double speed core, it's pretty hard. It's much easier to run triple speed, but I don't know, like the quad you can rent, what's it called? Patient Flash is like not that amazing because the skill point's a bit low. This is probably the strongest you can do, like in terms of the soldier deck, because the new Nice Nature is crazy. You can see like 9600 skill points. It's probably the highest I've ever done. This is the highest rated character I have on record right now. Nobody is higher rated than that. Still in Love. You can see like power for triple, speed is much easier to raise, and like Tachyon's basically maxed out. There's like a long downhill on this track as well, so we won't really high width. Not like max width for Still in Love plus the double width. We do have like double S on everyone. So I think even if I want to retrain anyone, it would probably be this Tachyon. But honestly, it's like such a minor difference having like one skill. I mean, that one skill is really good, but retraining to get all the RNGs to line up just for that is very hard. Like this Still in Love got pretty lucky hitting everything. I think there was like I could have traded 2 1.8 speed skills for one, so I went for the 1.8 speed. So you kind of want to like keep up with the pack and be in top 6 when you enter the final leg in a good spot. I think her ultimate is an acceleration, so you don't really need a cell for her. You hit all of the like the parent inheritances too. That's pretty lucky. Okay, so then just a second, I got like a notification on my phone to go do the. I gotta refresh all the daily stuff real quick. Then we'll get right started. Alright, so since it's League of Heroes, we have to get through all of Bronze League. And that's gonna be like not rated. Historically we've seen a bunch of scary people in the bronze rating. Like we just get to 4,000 points and then the real races begin. It looks like only like one real team right now. I mean, before they added rewards to League of Heroes, it's been pretty casual. I think people are more serious now to actually win physical goods. If you're top 96. You do have to like apply to get the goods though. Cause like they won't mail it out to you unless you want it. You do have to give like a real address. I think people are trying to get that. Anyways, first race. Is this even a real opponent? I don't think so. Design your island. On your island, guys, it's pretty hard to get such a low evaluation nowadays, even with like old cards. I probably should get a screen cap of the first race at some point. I'll do that in the next. What did I only hit silver? You don't need to do it for bronze. So this is probably a real team. No S distance though. It must be double width build. It's not. Ooh, okay, double stamina build. This was trained end of last month. Really? Damn, the swimsuit gacha has been around that long. It's already been like almost 2 weeks. So beginning of the month, last month. So none of these were trained for the track. No S distance, no power. Do we even want to watch this? I guess we might as well because of the what's it called? Because of stats. I think we like kind of overpowered this thing. Did it say Bronze League on here? It does, right? I think. It does, it just says race 2. Okay, I still need to grab a race 1 though. I think we definitely overpowered this team. We'll see how good Stone Love is at being in top 3. That's what really matters. She's in 12? Are there like no backline in this on all the NPCs? Is the ultimate set too short? No, this is the long. We have to change this. Crazy how that Almanai is still in the front, even though there's no edge distance. This is the power of top tier, I guess. Is there like a similar ultimate timing to Gentildonna? Because ultimate is good at taking the lead. Yeah, can we catch up to her? We should be able to. We like over. Wow, look at still in love like the monsters already. The top 4. So yeah, that ultimate has acceleration on a medium Nakayama track. This is an acceleration ultimate for this medium distance. It's like perfectly timed on this track. Wow, look at it go. He's like already gaining a bunch of distance. And we overpowered this thing. That's like not surprising. Like even just stats alone and everything. But she can't catch up to the strong paces. Okay. I mean, all she needs to do is be top 3. Well, I think we're gonna be skipping the rest of this ticket. There's a lot of races to get through all bronze. The bronze rating, because silver is when like the real League of Heroes begins. I'm not sure why we have bronze for this anymore. You know, the early days it like sort of made sense, but now I don't really get it. Oh, she's a closer. Maybe this is for matchmaking reasons. I don't know. I just need to check when they were made. End of last month, which is a little early, I think. Yeah, it's pretty early. The stats are not very amazing either. That is a strange deck. This player is very new, maybe? They only have... They have Doto and Tazuna and Square, but nothing else? Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, Tachyon is winning these. That's nuts. So, are these stats comparable? A low power again. End of last month. Does it have S? I mean, like, yeah. Smart Stream Journey is a long distance character. Sailor Sky also long distance. May end of last month. That timing is kind of strange too for long distance, because that's like after the champion meeting. Because we just had the longest champion meeting ever. Double A start. We'll watch the short version. Yeah, the characters are so strong comparatively to these opponents so far. This might be a Gentildonna victory. I'm actually surprised how well this month's the builds have gone. It's like lately, ever since we can get rewards in League of Heroes, I've been doing really bad. Yeah, it might have been just I've always been doing bad, but there's no way to tell. It actually tells you your rankings now. But it's not only that, I haven't really had characters to use for League of Heroes, or the deck is not good enough. I think like, yeah, because the previous one was it Dirt? No, I think it was Mayo. The very first one we had like rewards. I used like Alcondo Pasa and like, you know, Bridal Air. Nobody. It was like tier 1 characters. And after that it was Good Run. That's right. That was after Golden Week when Captain City Steam just came out. So I couldn't get past the 0-star. So you know, the power of the characters went down. I think I made like a third kind of student also. And I think we ended up being slightly lower rated than the previous one, which is kind of surprising. The deck is weaker. But I mean, this month we don't have a deck problem. We do still have a character problem. Because we don't have any of the top tiers. We're like rocking one tier 1.5, which is still in love at best. Yeah, and after one race, it's like super sweaty and it's just bronze, dude. There's too many races today. I don't want to watch all because even if we lose, it doesn't matter here. It doesn't matter. On the bronze, everyone looks super serious. I mean, I look super serious too. The double S, I have that. But you can see they have like low width. We have like way higher width, closer to 1700 with the S. Lower, a monocle Tachyon. This guy looks honestly pretty serious too. We have slightly better metrics than just stats alone, because the stamina you don't really need 1800. This is a 2000 track. We don't get stamina less than The power is good, width is pretty good, but we do have S width, S speed. And then Tachyon also has S distance, S style, same with still in like we kinda have double S on everyone. We have like insane stats on everyone too. Even though I don't have the tier 1 characters, I think we're pretty strong. And like Tachyon, people have been placing her in like different parts of the tier list. Some people put her along next side Gentildonna, other people put her a tier or 2 below Gentildonna. Gentil's like right below Almond Eye. And then, you know, depending on the tier list, some people put. Oh, I forgot to. It's okay, we have a ton of time to get the first. I need to get a screen cap of the first race. Just for this YouTube thumbnail. I'm so used to skip it. Where like, what was I saying? Yeah, the tier list. Tier 1 is, you know, Almond Eye and Sailing Sky Swimsuit, the new one. I need to change it a little bit to be sure. I remember that after this. And then like Katsuragi Ace New Year is also really good on this track. Runners are still, I think if you count that, you still running runners and pacers. Might be like double pacer 1 runner or double runner 1 pacer. Oh, this is not good for Gentildonna already. Look at how scary for champion meeting, it's top 5, or League of Heroes top 6. We want to be in top 6. Right now we're kind of in a bad spot. I'm surprised we're like doing so. Well, luckily it's Bronze on the map.
そして内目をつきましては5番2馬身差3番その後ろ8番ああなんて綺麗すべてすべてすべて食らい尽くしてしまいたいそして1番その後2番最高峰ポツンとした12番まもなく第4
Power of the soldier is so weird.
一気にレースが動きますスクリーンだノーバル抜け出した中山の直線を短い
I'm not sure if something on Intel to like look at problem.
先頭はスクリーンダム残り200スクリーンダムリードは4馬身足色は
Well, luckily it's just Bronze.
最後意地を見せて素敵なフルコース最後の目的まで
Just a champion meeting, you know. Who cares, right? But it's League of Heroes, so it's like, oh, I lost 50 points. Well, I would have if it was not Bronze League, it doesn't matter. I think they have losses. Wow, you already saw top 3. Yeah, your width's too low. There's a really big downhill on this track. Got out twice. Whatever. We don't have to look at it too closely. Tachyon Monaco is a buffer. I think Nakayama is the track she buffs on too. I don't know. It's like the only buffer I see people recommend was some Seri room, and they recommend using Sounds of yeah, look at this sweaty ass Bronze room, dude. Triple S power is a bit low. This is probably some danger. Beyond Dream. Hospital back in. That was like 5 months ago. That's why the evaluation is below. So a lot of these are from 5 months ago. This is the last month. Let's do a short one. There's too many races. We're gonna not care too much about Bronze. We'll take it for real for Silver. Yeah, like the top 96 are gonna all be like every ace has double debuffs. Or then triple if you're like crazy. Cause like it's always like pacer, runner debuffs. All the top 96 people have double debuffs for every character. It's so like scary at the top of the world for League of Heroes. Honestly, ever since they put rewards in, people are like they make them scary as well. Alpha, is she recommended? I think she is. But because the deck is so hard to do for closer, it's hard to make 100% confident. Almost 9,000. Damn, the beginning of the month. What is this deck? Wow, really? Just throw in Green Johnny and say fuck it. This is honestly pretty impressive. Almost 9,000 with this deck. Still, like, I think this is. It's still like maybe 500 or more points lower than the Pacer deck, but that's impressive. I think closers are hitting like 84, maybe 86. This is basically more average. What the heck? This ghost ship is not a closer. I was looking at why is Amaya Groove here? That's a self for surgery is not this. What a strange opponent. 91, 34 is kind of normal for pace. What am I at? 93, that's pretty strong. 94 is like strong average. 91 is just regular average. Okay, yeah, it's a very good runs you're at 94. And the very amazing runs you're like 96, 98. I think I've seen people at 10k now. Like I think my Still in Love is at 96. Yeah, dude, like this run today, I'm so glad it didn't screw up at the end. It could have gone bad. Like one bad turn or two bad turns in the final, like 2 turns of the Ura finals can ruin a run because you get so much stats because the all the modifiers are so strong. You really want to hit the the 5 stack on the right facility to fix the build. And like the very last turn for that Still in Love is not the best. Like if I got a 5 stack on speed, probably would be like 15 something power. But because she didn't, she's at higher stamina, lower power. I have to go for the extra 100 skill points though. Because that 100 skill points you get from the difference in training for the whole white skill. She's honestly using that to catch up. I can't believe she's already Even the opponent has like 2 closes. Wow, the Alpha was in front of the ghost ship already. And like Still in Love is such a strong character that she can't even use the Sergio acceleration from medium distance. That requires you to be 4th place or forward. She doesn't really like stay in 4th place consistently. Because her ultimate is in a set already. She don't really need that skill. Oh, and she got passed by Ultra. Holy shit, that also was crazy. Even though closers haven't had a new card in like a year, I think they got like 2 cards in year 4, up to year 5.5. There's only like 2 new cards. She is like lag, like closers are lag. Are you guys competing with the Common Eye? Top 2 is gonna be top tier. Luckily it just broke. Yeah. I'm not surprised it's not stable. But at least it's like none of it matters right now. But it's nice to know that probably should have ran runners and paces. But I can't know, so whatever. Just hoping for a good result. Better than it's better than the past. That's all I really care about this month. I think I didn't want to be. I don't think I've hit top 10k. I want to be top 10k. It's gonna be nice. The thing with like being top 300 and top 96, you have to have the character. The character kind of, it's all about stability. Backline is not stable. So like ranking, backline is explosive. One good random roll, you're winning that game. It's also why like almost every single team trial team is Ranna or Abuser, because it's all about consistency. You want a lot of points for team trials. You don't really see backfire that often for like the team trial specific builds. Yeah, this is almost scary, but there's no S distance. Is this still gonna be a problem though? This build looks really decent. 9144 for power card, that's crazy. I've only recently learned how to play that deck more like what's it called? More consistently. Yeah, so this is like the other deck. Double weight, but not with the new nice nature, because I have to borrow Tazuna. I don't really like. Well, I don't know. I guess this is okay. The Maya group is better than Almond Eye for skill points. They didn't even double circle anything. And then there's too much acceleration for this character. Did we watch this? I don't know. I think I'm gonna just do it. Because the stats are pretty strong. I don't think we can consistently be top 3 against these kind of teams though. Because it might be Gentildonna might actually be the weak link here, because she has really good opening and middle lane. Same with Chronogenesis, the kind of character. But like they don't have strong like final leg stuff. I didn't really build final leg parents for Gentildonna, which might have been a mistake. I kind of just built the same parent for both, and I ran into different stuff. Honestly, I brought acceleration for 4th and 5th position just in case. Because I don't know if I'm gonna run into runners, right? I kind of just brought like acceleration to handle both a high runner and a low runner race. And like right now, like Gentildonna will get the extra accel if she stays in that position, but we should be running past the NPC. You know. Chronogenesis is such a good character. Acceleration ultimate. It's so crazy that this ultimate is so good on medium tracks. Intel might lose to Still in Love because with the final leg. Yeah. I think if we had like what's it called? Tiamat or Ogre or one of those skills, we might be more consistent on Gentil. We have a ton of middle leg, but we don't have like a final leg closing skill. I wonder if we took the other skill for Almond Ivy. What they say? Well, none of this matters because it's bronze. Man, there's some sweaty ass bronze teams. I don't think Kiseki is recommended for this track, but these builds look pretty strong. Yeah, like if you're missing speed in cards, you can actually use Still in Love, because she's actually good for this track, and that's like the only single gold skill card that can keep up with the modern day stuff in terms of like stats and skill points. It's actually very crazy to recommend it for runners and stuff. Especially for Almond Eye. It's hard because we can't use Almond Eye of Almond Eye, and there's not the good speed card. can't really get triple speed armor eye unless you do this, basically. Wow, everyone's so sweaty. What the fuck?
3番アグネス・タキヨン
I don't think we've lost at all. We've been losing points. We haven't lost the race.
最高
Technically, we lose nothing because it's bronze. So if we meet like, you know, people of the same caliber in the silver ranking, it's gonna probably be similar results. It's gonna end up losing points. 6th position. There's so many runners in DC. That's why some like builds have what's it called? Neo Universe as a parent for Aces. It's gonna be like Neo Universe. I don't like that. Just be risk I think. I don't like having skills that sometimes activate, sometimes don't activate. Kind of like don't be the NPCs to stay. We passed it already. We might not catch up to 260 years.
これぞ革命的化学反応
I don't even catch up now, I'm just spacing. Because we're dealing like Tachyon, the ancient character versus I don't love my catch up though. I still love it like crazy characters. In both cases, Tachyon cut out. What? We're gonna compete? Oh, we are. We got compete on Tachyon. What? Let's go. The guys compete in high stamina, high guts. The stamina, the guts is high because of the stamina. We're using Doto to push up the stats. Yeah, the weak link is Gentildonna. What the fuck? Is it really because we don't have the final lane stuff? No, it's because we're missing a speed skill. Everyone else is double green. Yeah, we don't have a single green. Man, that training is so annoying. When you're like at this level of like power, if you're like trying to hit all the good RNG, have nothing. Yeah, they have more top speed. Let's see what month they're from. Oh, they are from end of last month because they're quite ancient. I feel like this date is before. This is after champion meeting, right? I don't think it's before. Yeah, this is before the champion meeting. And when you build is like, you know, so strong, you're like missing only 1 or 2 stuff. Trying to retrain for the RNG lineup again, but get slightly better RNG is like, it's so tired. I don't know if I want to do it. I think I might just be done this month, honestly. Another annoying looking opponent. I'm not surprised they're not running Almond Eye. I think the extra acceleration is a waste. Oh, they didn't buy it though. They used the skill points for something else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So they, yeah, it's easily a 17 right now. Damn, everyone's so sweaty. What does everyone have S speed and S style? I thought I would get like a head, like a like a slight advantage, but everyone's aiming for the same shit. Oh my god. I'm just on par. I'm not slightly ahead. I thought I would be slightly ahead in this month. Well, I mean, it might be like matching me with like stronger opponents though. as my ranking is slightly stronger. Good thing it's bronze.
この2人が競り合っているぞ。苦しい戦いを強いられている9番スティルインラブ。ここからどう出る。さあ花に立ったのは1番。このままリード
There's
す
so
ることがで
many
きる
like
か。
strong opponents that we're like watching more
5
races
番
than
1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう。
not even in
ごめん
silver
遊ば
rank
せ。
yet. That matters.
先頭は1番単身で飛ばしていきます。続きましたアーロンライン。早くも激しい
Armor Eye's already
5
so
番
far
3番
ahead.
手
What the
ジェ
hell?
ンティルドンナ並んできた5番手にアグネスタキオン。それを見るようにファインモーション。その後3、4マス
Because
に
I think Armor Eye's ultimate is kind of similar timing to Gentil. It's just ultimate addictive.
並んでくる5号2番手に2番
Because
6番
it's so
現在
early, it's very stable.
ヨーヨーと先頭を行きます。アーロンライン
I think it's like earlier than Gentil. I don't remember the position requirements. But Gentil, if there's like too many runners, might not trigger her ultimate, which makes it really hard. But she's like, I mean, he's still strong, but she's not as strong as like the current meta. Simply just because of the timing of the skills themselves. We might catch up though. Now this track has very low acceleration, so as much acceleration as you can get, the better. I did put a lot more acceleration on Gentildonna. Like, Gentildonna doesn't need anything. We might be losing to the other stuff. Yeah, the God's pumpy. Good thing it's bronze. Actually lost. Like, not the points. Everyone's like so similar in power. It's like, you know, if we didn't lay start, we probably would have won. You know, kind of deal. It's crazy. Oh, luminescence. Do you have power? Wow, you do have power. This is a pretty scary deck. This is almost this is beyond dreams. Fuck out of here, dude. Not even the oh my god. It's not even the they didn't even build for this track. I feel bad. But you know, like some people are using the past CM because they're still strong enough for this track, honestly. Let's see, this is beginning of the month. It must be the last CM. Actually, was that Almond Eye from last CM also? It would be like early. That's like ancient. This is the last scenario. Oh my god. The July champion, we didn't even use those. This player just has less card power. They're training it in the beginning of last month. They didn't really train for this track. I'm honestly surprised how consistent Tachyon is. So strong. Right? You would never have known because we've been using it as a card. This is the real top tier. This not this deck is pretty good. Yeah, you don't really need Tazuna at anything but 0. Anything more is good. Basically best deck you can have. So they're missing a second, maybe a third runner. It's the New Year's Kita-san Black. She's more of a Baron. I think her power output is just lower. This is the wrong turn type. Okay, yeah, they don't have a second runner. I'm not surprised to see an on down here though. Triple speed deck, not over 50. This is really low power for triple speed.
4番人気6番アグネスタキオン
I think 1600 power is pretty easy. Like this is we have 1700 for like Tachyon triple speed deck. Or Gentil.
3番人気は7番ジェンティルドン
Not even hitting 1500 is your 3 facility prioritization is wrong. I think you need to put a lot of triple speed, you know, like the ramen buffs on speed a lot. 'Cause you need to get all the skill hints too from the speed cards. 'Cause by the time year 2 is over, like all the skill hints for stamina and wit is done with the triple speed deck. So all the accumulation of constant skills. I need to prioritize speed a lot for year 3. Year 2 you kind of have to play stamina and wit is better.
コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます。ごめん遊ばせ。
Managed to get the ultimate. I think she might still get in 6th position League of Heroes. I don't know. Like running this month is like they were saying you don't really need to worry about taking the lead gold. You can use the white. Basically you don't need the gold card. Which I think is crazy. Not even gonna run. Apparently they're running it's so strong that even if you don't have it, the Sailor Sky is the new release of the top tier running. I think building a really strong middle lane for Stone Love is the way to go. You really need to catch up. You can't really be relying on that line like yourself. It's not that kind of. Ever since the universe is the new. How do you describe it? There's like two styles for Soju. There's the OG Sojus that play like Lozu, which is like funnel leg style, and then there's the middle leg style. Like, they have so many speed skills, they catch up to the paces, and then they use like the 4th position, basically what paces normally are, to do the acceleration. It's like middle leg focused Sojus, I guess is what you would call it. And she's definitely like one of those types. Yeah, we lost to the... What the hell? We lost so many points to this team. You're from this month, right? Yeah, you are. I'm surprised that... No, there's no double circles? How did you... Oh, we had a double lace, right? It's what I'm saying, like... Bro, like... I have 500 more skill points than you, man. How I lose? It's not even the right distance. Like, it's not the right season. Oh my god, how do we lose this? Thank goodness it's bronze. That's annoying. This game. Oh shit, there's a twin Tobo. Team 2, Team 3, Team... No, those teams... Oh my, it's not silver yet, but... Yeah, Team 2, Team 3 look like they might be real. Everyone else is like... If not US, you're not competitive. I think US 3, US 2 is competitive line. Then it goes up to like US 8, I think. It's really hard to have anyone competitive past US 8. They all training for this month. They don't have cards. They don't have runner cards. They're using runners anyway. Oh, they don't have any card selection. Yeah, they have like these cards and that's it. So they don't really have... Oh, this is not even... 2 months ago, it's still ramen? Yeah, I guess so. This is beyond dreams. Okay, S distance low width. Wow, this kind of deck is like really hard to play because your skill points are really low. And I don't think this is a good idea. I think triple speed is the way to go for a Lozu. You already have less skill points, than everyone else because there's no cards for Lozus to use. And playing like a spread out deck means your skill points just drop because there's less double, triple rainbows to raise the skill points. So the fact they hit US4 is very crazy. So I think all of it went into stamina maybe. This might be inflating the evaluation. Okay, like, you can see here, like this US6 is from the... this is also power and... power build, really? You really want the luminescent. I guess that makes sense because it is Almond Eye. There is no other speed card. This is pretty scary though. Good thing she doesn't have S width. And then triple speed? No, what? Same thing. As you can see, the skill points is lower because we're like almost 1,000 skill points more than they are in some cases. I think we're like 600 more than the 600. 600 more than the Almond Eye. That's like easily like extra gold or like 3, maybe even 4 white skills. So you'll be fine. Like the 1.8 second ones are cheaper. Even though they're not as strong, you know, you just have more skills than the opponent, right? You're gonna have more chances to get more speed. These late starts need to stop. I mean, yeah, late starts like what kind of ruins League of Heroes. I think there's some people recommending using the Tap Dance City on Aces, you know, that card, just because of it. I don't believe in that shit though. I'll take my late start. Now play, I activate all my skills and crush you with power. I don't want to use skill points just to not late start. I gotta use skill points to use more speed. Takyon's at least sitting on 5th, so I'm already passing her as Love. 1馬審査1番後からアーモンドアイ1馬身離れて9番ジェンティルドンナ向こう上面に入って先頭は12番ジェンティルドンナ先頭から後方まで隊列は縦長になっています依然として12番ジェンティルドンナ2馬身離れてアーモンドアイ3番手にはステルインラブさらには9番 Hopefully her ultimate puts her ahead. She doesn't get acceleration. アグネスタキオ追走さらにオルセーブルそれを見るように1番あとは7番Speed carry over? Oh, there's an old Fulva right next to us. 外には3番後方2番手に8番ポツンと1人2番まもなく第4コーナーカーブ内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面ですスティルインラブどこで抜け出した中山の直線の短いぞ後ろの子たちが間に合うか12番ジェンティルドンナ食い下がるスティルインラブ先頭はスティルインラブ I don't like that we got competing on the old Fulva. We're losing more position. At least I actually hurt us. Unfortunate. I still don't believe in it though. I'd rather take my chances than waste a deck slot for paces. And it's also bronze, whatever. See, Kiseki again, best distance, it's pretty good stats. Why is the evaluation low? You're missing skill? What is this power card doing here? Yeah, Fire Motion is a pacer. What the fuck? Okay, I thought I read the wrong thing. Single circles, that's why the evaluation is low because the skills are not maxed out. PS4, lower power, lowers evaluation, 9600 is really good, but for a pacer, this is like kind of not that impressive. Even though it's better than what I have, it's a lot easier to do it. I think if you're like 98, it would be kind of crazy. No SS of the Chronogenesis though. Did we watch this? It's too much to watch. I want to put a short one. Day one is always because of Bronze League. We have like way more races. There's a couple of other races. Throughout the like base. Happens to be. 中山の直線は短いぞ。後ろの子たちは間に合うか。ステインラブ抜け出した。アグネスタキ200を通過。追いすがるアグネスタキオ。ステインラブリードは1馬身。足色は衰えない。お見事。ステインラブ。Was that a 5th placement? Oh, it's a 4th placement. Ah, whatever, that's fine. Yeah, because the chrono of no S distance Fuck out of here, dude. What do you mean by it? Ah, this is one of those. You don't have doubles. Man, this is some bullshit, dude. Where's your double circle? If it wasn't bronze, I'd be way more upset. But none of this shit matters right now. I don't lose anything for it. US2, the Global Guts is loading this build. And then the Power build. I think if you. It's like playing Power is weird because you have like an extra card. I think I finally learned how to do it. So I was able to finally build like US 4s and 5s for short and mile distances. Finally figured out I had to change the ramen recipe routing. And until you learn to do that though, it's like kind of strange to play. You can't just follow the generic build. I started changing up the build from the generic one just to make year 2 more stable, because like year 2 is very awkward to play with 2 speed cards. So I did change, but changing the recipe makes a lot more sense. You can use the recipe tiny much more. If you do the regular routing, there are no ramen boosts. You get a lot of speed. Like rainbows, they're like not as good as the triple one. Speed deck. Not only that, it's like awkward to manage the resources. We're like bleeding points here and there. Is it because of almond eye? It's because of Guts is so bad though, but the power and wit is like amazing. Single so cool, get out of here. How we losing points for this? UP3, Design Your Island, UB4. This is probably the Dream scenario? No, it's Onsen. Oh, it is Dream. This is Beyond Dreams, so not competitive. Actually, what is the best? That's some ancient deck. Oh, that's from Design Your Island. The Dream scenario, that's pretty ancient. Just saving Ramon after all this time. The player is casual, maybe? It looks like they just rent the. Huh? Yeah, they don't have their own steady goal. Like, this is. I mean, I guess you take it anyways, right? But I think it's like half its power if it's not evolved. Either way you can. And you don't have stuff. Are you finally escaping bronze yet? Maybe one more. Yeah, what is this? Why do all these bronze tickets look super sweaty, man? What is happening? Sweaty ass bronze placement. Placement matches. Low guts, low width. Best distance. We made like 2 days ago? It was made yesterday maybe. 2 days ago. Missing a speed card. Not having tail really hurts the power levels of the baser. Wait, low width on this, still unloved. Some ancient cards. This player is missing cards. Tachyon, using Viveros is like crazy. That card is like such a long time ago. This one is actually surprisingly high stats, even though the deck is so much weaker. How did this happen? Let's see, 1, 2. We're just not gonna watch it. There's too many races. I'm gonna watch. Hopefully, well, if we have like strong people in silver, that kind of sucks. Like, ranking, we can watch. Double LoH time, we still take top 3, maybe. Maybe. Hopefully, Gentil holds out and doesn't lose to the other Stern Love. Let's see, no, everyone looks pretty okay. The Beyond Rings, but not for this track. This was made for, wow, how is the guts so bad? Well, okay, Toto is so much stronger than everything else right now, though. That's probably why. Like just like stats wise it's impressive, but like the evaluation is not as high because I guess they don't have as many skills. It has to be the only reason. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And at least we still have it. We're gonna just not watch any more bronze matches though. They start, come on.
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。アグネスタキオンと10番最高の立ち上がりを見せたのはアグネスタキオン。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう中山の直線まで。
Okay, so them being from the wrong scenario is showing a difference, I guess. Yeah, I think so. I think we just have more skills than they do. Even though Beyond Dreams is like the previous scenario, it's not like it's that far away. But it is a lot easier to hit US 5 and Ramen than it is in Beyond Dreams. Let's see, low guts again. I mean, the stats are crazy besides the guts. And then they must have got fast learner if the evaluation to be that high with like 1,000 less skill points. It looks like double circles. This has to be a fast learner build. Because they were saved by fast learner because that Almanac has not a lot of skill points. I think this Chrono Genesis has 1,000 more skill points than that Almanac. Man, this guy looks serious as hell. Who has a runner? Okay, wow, trip 31 is double. Okay, we'll just watch this because of how strong he looks. I don't really, I just too many races. Why is everyone so sweaty? This is like, I feel like we're watching way more than the normal League of Heroes day one. And they start again. Dude, it's already been like almost an hour. We haven't got to a placement. Okay, lace toy hasn't really affected. I guess everyone else had a lace toy too, maybe. It's like Tachyon is still so far ahead. Unless she burn her goals early, maybe. Okay, if we're overtaking the Highness already, Highness is gonna be dead. Oh, she's super dead. Oh no, she got her second win somehow. Oh, look at that crazy explosive activation from Still in Love, now in front of all of the faces. Somehow no, there's no way this Still in Love doesn't overtake everybody. Yeah, we're not catching up to the runner still? That's crazy. We're gonna guts compete right here, right? What am I guts competing with? What? Oh, that Ines survived? What? The power of Still in Love, though. What a crazy... It's insane that the limited characters aren't really created equal. It's like both of us limited. And she doesn't have nearly the same consistent scary output for her tracks as Still in Love. Still in Love is like just insanity. This is the benefits of having a ultimate as your acceleration. You can't whiff it, so you're always super consistent. PD 500 Almond Eye, power's a bit low, ES2, it's kinda low, 89 on this, one of the misses. We're all trained this month, Iseki, 81. The decks are fine. I guess the build are just like not as optimal as they could be. Yeah, they just get out of look at the other stuff. They start again. They start every single race on this.
第4コーナーカーブ内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です。中山の直線は短いぞ。後ろの子たちは間に合うか。先頭は2人の一騎打ち。抜け出残り200。3番手争いはジェンティルドンナ、クロノジェネシス、スティルインラブ。足色は衰えない。スティルインラブ。1着でゴール。
position to that corner?
ごちそうさま。
We almost did. Something was so guts. Pretty good. Technically better than ours. Maybe we hit like a better speed skill at the end. Rulership as a closer is the evolution style, right? So I think she's a pacey until you evolve everything. And then her ultimate goes up when the gate opens. There's a late start. Kind of a strange character. Stay gold, S2. Power there? I don't know if this character would need a Maya group or not. Needs to be triple speed now, also power build. You're kind of killing your skill game by doing that though. Everyone's like 985 on this. I don't know anything about Christmas. Skill points are so low. 11 racing? What are you? Ramen?
Start. 各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。期待通りの結果を出せるか。第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう。内から来るか外から来るか最後の局面です。最終コーナーを曲がって先陣を切ったのはジェンティルドンナ、スティルインラブ、残り200。スティルインラブ、すごい足で上がってきた。スティルインラブ、完全に抜け出した。スティルインラブ、スティルインラブ、1着でゴール。
Passed by the soldiers, I guess. Look at my soldier. Passed by rulership and Nakayama first. I mean, it caps you at 4,000. Like none of that actually mattered, except for your own like records of how good they look. She is a soldier. Power build, right? Yeah, I can't believe. No, we did have a late start, but that was on still unlocked though. But whatever. So this is gonna be for real now. Let's see what our hero skill is. And now losing points matters. Linkage hero. Oh, is this the garbage one? I know like one of them is really hard. I need to double check. Let's see, Linkage hero. What is linkage hero? During final leg, if your team has activated 6 skills combined, your acceleration will increase and your stamina recover bonus is count as 10 or more. This is garbage. But this is acceleration. It might be good for this track, but otherwise I think it's like one of the worst hero skills you can get. What am I looking at? Not competitive, not competitive, not competitive, not competitive. Weak. Is this I guess the lower base of power and the high stun level is really straight. We're gonna use no item. You don't need items for Linkichiro. When am I gonna capture the first race? I'll just do it now.
勝ちは十分に狙える3番人気
Man, it's so weird. Like, I feel like I've seen this too in the previous League of Heroes bronze ranking. Everyone's like super sweaty as hell. Then once you leave it in silver, everyone's like super. I think it's to like there's something with the matchmaking they've changed to like make it harder at first and how you get out and it's easier. Like something weird. The people are like abusing the matchmaking, like doing like really weak characters or something, and then it will like skew the like matchmaking for later rounds. They did some stuff to fix it. So that must be what I'm saying. So I'm like, why is everyone goddamn US crazy, Bill? What's the deal with that, man? Yeah, we don't need to. And when it's like not even close to US, it's like what? Double A start. Did they even beat the NPCs? One of them, yeah, they're losing to NPCs. Also getting hit by the late starts too. It's because like, every time I talk shit about concentration, I get late starts. Highest rated character from the ramen scenario. But the power is really low, but you're running double stamina. It's also for like the wrong that's for like the long distance champion reading. Like that champion reading was weird. Like at the end of the day we're like, wow, it's the longest distance ever really 600 meters. You will still use a single stamina. Raise your power to 1600. So then you'll have like stable performance. I'm like, what the hell? And then it worked. It actually worked, which was insane. You only need one stamina the Doto is like, I think if you don't have Doto it would be impossible. The Doto is just a crazy card. But I mean, you still bring like a ton of healing, but in terms of like hitting 1800 stamina, that's not an issue. And it's also why like you probably would see some people with 1800 stamina even for this track. We're running the same deck idea. So like the stats would probably be very similar, but you can kind of make it with less stamina. So we're going like 2000 meters. There is no stamina mechanics.
Start. 各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
1番と12番期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気、2番ジェンテルドンナ。
ごちそうさま。They're not even this one maybe you will watch. It's kind of weird why it's lopsided. So this is using the strong build. This is like kind of close to where we are. Yeah, very close in stats. They'll have like way more skill points than them. Oh, this is a kind of scary looking. Did this count? Oh no, they brought on my group. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This sequence. Yeah, 17. Bonuses. So these, I think the evaluation is lower because the stamina is lower. Everything else is pretty good. I think this is a real thing. It's hard to tell when it's a US2. Like the stamina doesn't matter as much. The evaluation is gonna be lower because it's a full raw calculation. This is a real thing.
4番人気は6番アグネス・タキヨン。
Okay, so can we end the first ticket with a perfect
最終
score?
台今スタート
May
が切られま
start,
した
bruh.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう。
期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気4番スティルインラブ1番快調に飛ばしていきます1番先頭に立ちま
Tachyon
した
kind
続
of
いて7番
ordinary
早
one,
くも激しい
surprisingly.
競り合い
I
3
wish
番
it's
手
only going
1 コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう先頭
Until
は
it's kind of blocking her.
Go,
Getting
man,
both of
I'll
them. There are a bunch of like what, 3 runners,
続きました7番
NPC.
激しい戦闘争いさ
2 plus
らに
and
はい
armor.
一馬審査クロノジェネシス内
Those
の方
might
からジェンテ
be.
ルドンナ後ろアグネスタキオン1馬身離れて4
Are
番
they
スティルイ
runners
ン
or
ラ
are
ブ
they
2馬身
pace?
3馬身開いて2番少し離れて5番スティルイン
Oh,
ラ
why
ブ
is
大きく離れて
Tachyon
3番
losing speed?
12番内から行くポツンと光11番意気揚々と先頭行きますアーロン・ライどうでしょうこの展開
ちょっとかかり気味かもしれないです。一息つけるといいですが。
Only
向こう
like
正面中間に入っていく
Tachyon
先頭
the
がやや
front.
速いのか間延びした展開です
後方の馬娘が差し返せるのか気にな
Gentildonna
る開
has
き
to
で
run in
す。
front of
現在
the.
1番手はア
What
グネ
in
ス
the
タキオ
world
ン
is
2番
happening
右
in
外
this
からク
position?
ロノジェネシス外を通りましてこれぞ革命的
Well,
化
I
学
mean,
反
it's good
応
for me, but I don't understand
さらに
what's
はジェンテルドンナ4番スティルインラブここにいたこの辺りまでで先頭集団を消す
happening. We're definitely losing points. I don't think we can. Looks too popular.
さらにクロノジェネシス第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう
勝負どころ最後の直線へとかけて
Why
い
is
き
the
ます。
opponent still in love since
最終コーナーを曲がって最初に駆け抜けてきたのは4番
Do we get the dust
5
country?
番
That's just the fun
残
though.
り200まだ勝負は続いている5番
That's country on the.
8色は遅れない
Okay.
5
Yeah.
番スチルインラブわずかに体勢有利か
You can tell I think they're
な
having
フルコ
problems.
ース最後の一滴まで
But I don't see why Tachyon would be better than her. I think this is a top speed problem because Tachyon has a green. Her other skill is not a final leg. Yeah, this is a leg speed skill. Single circle 71, 21, 78. Double circles, 2 of them. Bad luck, maybe? We're already down 20 points. What a bad. That's not good. Oh, that looks kind of. Man, we have Link. Yeah, because Link Shichiro is fucking ass. That's why it doesn't feel like we even have anything. We're supposed to have a hero skill for that one. It didn't feel like it mattered. I should have no good opponents either, but this is crazy though. 1, 2, 3, look real. 1, 3, 4, look real. 2, I don't know. And 5 is not a real. I'm gonna put on a parfait. I don't think I'm gonna use any of the ball position stuff. Because like I think our team is it's too hard to say if we want inside or outside with the team comp because we're not runners. Runners be very easy. So we're not all runners or paces, makes it a little weird. What does the sort of the race look like? It's not a corner. No, it's not because you can run the runner combo. So outside might be okay. We'll use the parfait. Yeah, looks pretty strong. 1000 using concentration. Let's go back. There's the Sailing Sky. So they have S distance but not S with double run. You a Super Runner? I don't think you would be. Super Runner is too scary to run. This is a real ass bomb.
5番人気4番アグネスタキ
Gentildonna maybe have a
ライバル
problem
た
because
ちは
of
強
all
力で
the
すが
front
放
line.
送を期待し
There's the double runner problem. Tachyon, I don't know, I guess Tachyon's a bit more solid. I think she has more top speed.
激闘必須
Strange.
今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
Fuck concentration. They all have it too on the other
桂
team.
木エースと声優スカイ、この二人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。
You almond eyes gonna run ahead of you anyways.
声優
No
スカイ、快
concentration.
調に飛ばしていきます。先頭は声優スカイ、関心で飛ばしていきます。1コーナーから
This
2
is
コーナーへ向かっていきます。
top
ごめん遊ばせ。
5. Oh yeah, I think top 6 is still.
先導がやや
6 is okay. You don't really want to be in 6.
仕掛けどころの難しいレースになりそうですね。
先頭を行ったのは声優スカイ。
Oh,
現
but
在
the feeling
1番
with
は桂木エ
the
ース。ここで先頭
Alma
が
Eye
入
is
れ
still
替わった。
difficult.
3番手アーモンライ、4
We
番手
passed that
ジェン
Sailor
トル
Sky
ドンナ。
would
こ
be
こまで
good.
先頭集団。
But I don't know if
先
we
頭集団
can.
を見ていきましょう。現在
We
1番手は
do. We're like in a good spot, but we're like barely not able
そこで
to.
ついてジェンティルドンナ、1馬身離れてアーモンライ、向こう正面に入って先頭からシングルまでおよそ18馬身。そしてここで先頭は声優スカイ、続いて桂木エース、
Alma Eye is falling
ジェンティル
off.
ドンナ、外を回ってスティルインラム、1
Did
馬
she
身差。
catch up to Sailor Sky? I don't actually know what she's
アグ
done.
ネスタキヨン。
I just know she's top.
これぞ革命的化学反応。
I don't know her like playstyle or anything or her trigger activation. But like she does need angling.
ちょうだい、あなたの全部。そして最後方10番声優スカイ、先頭を進み
Can
ま
we
すが、
catch
こ
up?
れ
I
は正
don't
解でしょ
know.
う
I
か。
feel like we're not.
彼女に
The pace is not really gaining any
第4コーナー
distance.
カーブ。
ここからスパート一気に
But
動きます。
最終コーナ
yeah,
ー
it's all about skill and level. We're like winning based off of champion.
見
We
事な
got compete from here.
先頭は
We
スティルイン
saw.
ラム、変わらないスティルインラム、リードは2馬身。
That's so funny. If we ran triple pace, we would have just lost. But it's like, well, we're not gonna catch up to them. We might as well win because this is a champion meeting play style. Screw you, kick your point. That's so funny. Oh, just bleeding points. How am I gonna end up this much? I have no idea. We might actually get a lot of points taken from this guy too. Dude, what the heck? Low power, low weight, made in over last month? Huh. No S distance on this, fine motion. S distance on the we have no power though, double stamina builds. I think we can sweep this. We'll just watch it. I think we're probably sweeping
5
this
番人
team.
気は10番
It's
アグ
like
ネスタキヨン
1200 power is like so low even for a double stamina. I think double stamina decks could hit 14. The same idea as a double wit deck. Because all your power is coming from the speed cards. Any like no
今この
lucky, not maybe not maybe unlucky turns that you do power.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
You don't give me a late start on the race that will like higher chance to win. What is
先
the
頭を
world?
かけますアグネスタキヨン。続いて8番
Give me the late start against all the almond eyes and like runners, but then against like backlines, like no late start. What the
ご
heck?
めん遊ばせ。
It's never giving me late start.
アグネスタキヨン先頭に立ちました。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは8番1馬身離
It's
れ
an
て
NPC, that's funny. So she must be a runner, an NPC.
さらには12番そして外目をつきましてはアドマイヤグレーブ3馬身差ビクトワール・ピサ少し離れて7番それを見るように
I
3番
think
後方2番
if
手に
Stone Love goes too fast, she actually can't trigger her new universal skills. But I think now we can. Yeah, we think we do get it. We're like stuck behind the fine motion for some reason. I hit all of our acceleration, I mean, all our speed skills, inheritances.
1番手はジェンティルドンナ先頭から大きく離されて2番手
Yeah,
は
the power is too low on the opponent.
革命的化学反応。
スクリーンダウンここにいます4番手8番2馬身差ファインモーションさらに
ちょうだい。
This is probably a still in love victory given where she is in the positioning.
後ろから行くのはビクトワール・ピサ第4コーナーを進んで直線へ向かう
勝負どころ最後の
This is just champion meeting. She's just playing champion meeting here.
中山の直線は
She's not even that far from the fence. If she guts compete, she wins. If she might? Actually, might be too late to guts compete. Wow, she's not catching up? Man, Tachyon is this strong. It's so weird.
有意義な時間
Yeah,
だ
like the forever parent finally is an ace, and it's like, wow, her performance is really good. Who would know? We just never had a chance to use her for actual ace, except for, you know, this is like what, 2 years later? It's so fun. Another serious team, I think. Yeah, high power, I guess, is not as high as could be. Width is fine. 1600 and above is very good. It has to use the is there like a better deck than this for runners if you have your own 1000 on? There's no Dona speed card now. Guess you can use Almond Eye. Almond Eye is probably better because you have more like middle leg speed skills. You do need that to stay ahead as a runner. Stamina? No, triples. Yeah, this is using concentration on Almond Eye again. I guess like for Almond Eye, it makes sense to run top density, but for other people, I don't really like it. If you're like missing out on gold skill, I don't even know if Chrono is strong enough to do that. There's not really any super strong pacers except for Almond Eye. Everyone else is like last generation power, which is still really good, but it's just not Almond Eye. I think Daring Tag's gonna be a Soju for 5.5. Does that mean Soju's gonna get good cards? Man, like, the closers need something. Like, Soju's already got nice nature for this League of Heroes. That card is pretty insane too. No late starting good, finally, oh my god. Yeah, even without the late start, she's still doing that badly. Gentildonna. There's a lot of run. Okay, we're finally pulling ahead of the attack. Still behind the Chronogenesis though. 6th position, still gets the ultimate. That's good. If she doesn't get an ultimate, she would be done.
先頭はセイウンスカイ単身で飛ばして行きます。続きましたアグネスタキオ。それを見るようにジェンティルドンナ。
I think we're passing them because we have the passing 1.8 second passing skill. Which I just don't know why I picked them. I usually only take 1 point, but we have just have skill point left over to take.
先頭集団を見ていきましょう。依然先頭はセイウンスカイ。先頭から大きく離されて2番手はジェンティルドンナ。外から行くクロノジェネシス、アグネスタキオ。4番手、2馬身、3馬身。
Oh, we're actually in a pretty decent positioning right now. Even though like yeah, Tachyon getting her ult right there is pretty decent for keeping the lead. We're trying to make sure the armor eye doesn't pass us. We're like clumped up right now though. This means that still of my swing wide. I think we lost positioning to the armor eye. Oh no, we didn't. I'm gonna worry about Gentildonna's face. Somehow we don't have enough final lane power for her. It's crazy. Let's compete for everyone. We have more guts than the Chrono, or is Chrono having more speed skill? What the heck? So we really do need like either more top speed for. Oh, we still did. Oh, barely did it. Yeah, we need more top speed for Gentil or like a final like 200 meter, 300 or 400 meter ultimate. This is way too close. What is the Chrono rocking? Yeah, this is the 300 meter. What's it called? Wedding Metro Ramon skill. And that one almost took it from us. Scary. Maybe single circle or single circle out of here. It's crazy looking at how we're struggling against some of these builds. Like, man, like on paper, I feel like I'm stronger, but I guess I'm not. I don't know. Concentration again. They do have like interesting ultimate choices because it's what's it called? Cinderella Grey Ogre and the Valentine Taiki. But these are not 0.25 skills, no. I think they just have good timings. They're all like very strong ultimates for getting like the speed ultimates. But I'll recommend it. I guess it's a playstyle preference thing. I'm still pretty much rocking the higher number is better, but they kind of like kick in later. Cause like these two like Taiki and Ogre, they trigger in the early phase, so they're better for taking the front positions. So I might be losing the front. I'm kind of like hoping to take it back from the middle. But that doesn't usually always happen. And ideally you get everything, but that's too hard. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, the double width, double speed builds for Still in Love is so scary this month. I'm doing it too. It's she's so strong, it's insane. Like I personally really don't like the Yandere archetype. I don't really like this character. But I don't like. I got her just for power. She's really strong. So. I don't normally do that, but and I didn't pull for Ogre. I pulled for Stay Gone for the parent power. Pretty much, you know, you have to have as a parent to play backline. But I mean, I do like the Stay Gone family line. Like, all favor like the old design, but you know, since that never happened, the new you get the new design anyways. Phenomenal is pretty cool. Ghost Ship is Ghost Ship. Don't really look at my Festus, whatever for me, but like I think Green Johnny is like amazing. Panic to try to keep up. Look at just Still in Love go insane. Can we catch that Chrono? So far ahead though. We did panic on Gentil, but our stamina is quite high, so it's probably okay. It is 2000. I don't think it matters that much. We have a bunch of like single hybrid heals and stuff. We're probably fine. Do we have a late start? I don't think we did. We're gonna guts compete with the Still in Love. That's bad. Oh, there goes our positioning for Tachyon. Unless why is she so? What is happening? What did she do? Normally when you get past fire backline, you get like a burst of speed. What happened? What happened at the very end over here, we got like right here, I think. What the hell happened right here in the race? So we got Guts compete. Wait, this is the Guts compete with the Still in Love. Oh no. And we hit our race essence. Oh, we hit a gold right here? Oh, then we hit a bunch of straights. Oh, okay. Then we hit an acceleration back here. Are you kidding? That's so funny. So the acceleration plus the double circle straights and the current speed of rocking us in front. That's nuts. Man, what a sweaty ticket. A bunch of scary things. We lost points to the first one. This double run was just hard. We champion medium. And everyone else we actually sweat. This is not a. This guy's just here to click. UAF, oh my god, that's like ages ago. 2004, 2 years ago. Awesome. UAF. Wow, this guy. Maybe he came back for the comeback campaign and got a bunch of free rolls. Late start. I can't even beat the NPC. Yeah, so it should be nice. Yeah, we're like. Even heroes is too hard. They used to be like not sweaty. I mean, technically getting Platinum 4 is like, I guess we missed it on the first time we could have rewards. I got it the second. Did I get it a second? I don't. Yeah, I think. No, we hit. No, I think we Platinum 4 every time, but we whiffed out on the second. Yeah, it's like 3400 is the maximum points, and 32 gives you extra crystal reward, and we whiffed 32 once, I think, maybe twice. Because if you're not perfect score, you're basically hitting the 32,000 points marker for like crystal rewards. Oh, what is this? There's nobody here to race. What is this magic? Okay, let's just take a look at when they were built. This was Beyond Dreams last scenario. Beyond Dreams last scenario, like 2 months ago. So we've been having, we're in the middle of this scenario. We have like 2 more after this. We have a mild champion meeting and a medium champion meeting after that. We're gonna be swapping over to this after that. Beyond Dreams again. Is Beyond Dreams really that big? You got like a weekly build? Oh, you got Sally's build. This player like came back after year 2 or something. They don't have any. He came back from Almanac and Forever Young. They didn't. I think that player quit and they came back for like the anniversary for this time. EC4 Beyond Dreams. Yeah, the deck is like year 1. 1.5. They have like 2 stars without custom unlock? What in the world? This can't be this can't be a new. Right? Yeah, this is a new player? Wait, is this the rental deck? These might be rental decks actually. Yeah, cause they change. I'm so used to seeing the Kita some lag rental deck. They nerfed it. Like the rental deck was too strong. They nerfed it and replaced Kita some with Maravinsky, which is like, why would you do that? Just let the new player have Kita some lag, dude. It's already year 5. I think they changed this in year 4 update. Cause I think year 3.5 maybe they brought the rental decks. And then they nerfed it. 4.51. I don't know why they did that. Why would you nerf the freebie helper stuff? It's crazy. These are also from ancient scenarios. Well, I mean, like still newer than. No, this is awesome. That's like Beyond Dreams. Design Island pretty old. And this is year 3.5, Design Your Island. Dang. Year 3.5 or year 4? I can't remember. I think year 3 is Amen Eye card. I feel like we had that card for 2 years now. How do I remember? It's all kind of fuzzy. Actually train in ramen scenario, but doesn't have the deck power. outside of like 2 cards, everything is pretty old. I think. Gee, these are all tradable freebies. No, this is actually okay. It's not as old as I thought. They are using the battle pass trading system. These cards are pretty okay, but not by modern standards. In general, they were like very solid. They're very good for like. Okay, very simple ticket. Nobody's competitive. The first 2 tickets were pretty sweaty. I guess the second one was ultra sweaty. The first one we had like kind of bad luck against one of the teams. They had like lower evaluations, that's because the cuts is slow, but everything else was really good. Oh, okay, one real opponent maybe? So we're gonna, there's like 2 races that we use all the parfaits. Yeah, I generally use the items if there's like 3 or more strong opponents. Sometimes, you know, you don't get any strong opponents after the one you don't use, and this is not unlucky, but you know, it's on average though it works out. Use items if it's like 3 or more real opponents. This Chrono Genesis has a crazy win rate. It must mean that the teammates are bad. No, they look good. Trained last week. Pretty interesting. Yeah, power deck lowering the speed. Make the skill points a little bit. This one also using power instead of double width. I don't know. Digital is a really good card. But I went for double width because I thought it was easier to play. Because like they don't even. That's fine. Higher power is gonna be a problem. Well, their paces are not as strong. Like not even having overnight on the screen. That's like very. It's even an average run. I feel like average run for a pacer is now over 9,000. And a good run is like 94. And then the amazing run is like 92. Oh, really?
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
8番のジェンティルドンナ、この2人が競り合っているぞ。苦しい戦いを強いられている5番ステルインラー。ここからどう出る？8番会長に飛ばしていきます。さあ、ここに立ったのは8番。このままリードすることができるか。
Still love hitting late start. Doesn't matter. Kind of depends on how they position their field.
並んでくる後からアーモンドア4番手にクロノジェネシス5番手にジェンティルドンナここまでが先頭集団を見ていきましょう現在1番手はクロノジェネシス続きましたアーモンドアイさらにはジェンティルドンナ1馬身離れてアグネスタキオ少し離れて8番外を通りまして4番ステリーンラブ向こう上面に入って先頭からしんがりまでおよそ14馬身さらにジェンティルドンナクロノジェネシス並んでくる1馬身差アグネスタキオアーモンドアイ外から行くそしてその後方には4番ステルインラブそれを見るように5番ステルインラブこれぞ革命的化学反応2馬身3馬身開いて8番そしてその後ろから行くのは7番後ろ3番あとは10番ちょうだいあなたの全部勢いようと先頭を行きますアーモンドアイゴールショットの展開
かかってしまっているかもしれません。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが、
レインコーナーカーブ
I don't even know why we're doing
最後の直線へとかけていきます。
that. It looks pretty easy. Yeah, that's good. I don't know why. I guess he got comfy. I don't know why we won there. I thought it was pretty evenly matched. We kind of crushed
1
them.
着でゴールしたのは5番ステルインラブ
素敵なフルコース最後の一滴まで
They just not get the activations that happen sometimes. Yeah, what the heck? That was so good at the end. I don't even know why it was so good. We got a late start. We do whip one goal. Oh, she took the lead right away. based on going up also. We missed the gold overtake skill from. This is not the overtake one. This is just the corner. Is this not? No, this was the groove skill. This is not the groove skill. I think it is. I mean, I don't really recognize the skill names of the nice nature one. So here we're like an aqua spot. We pass number 8. We get the jungle pocket and jungle pocket universe ultimate. For some reason the Stego activates here too. This is the speed portion of the Stego ultimate. Get a 1.8 skill, get the synchronized breathing, and we get one of the scenarios. Oh yeah, it's like that's the we get a speed carryover from the that's good. We kind of have a small speed carryover from the nice nature skill as well. Yeah, it gets a gray here. Like, this is the critical moment. We didn't really get any of the overtakes, so this really is just the soldier ultimate package. We usually take, universe jungle pocket in order to like make up for the middle leg. That was something more, but no, just the bread and butter. And this just shows to you want to build the fundamentals, right? The fundamentals are there for a reason. That's the foundation for all the other stuff. And if your foundation is good, then anything else you add to it only is better. Yeah. I think actually the new universe fan. When will you train? Yeah, these are awesome builds, right? Yeah, they're awesome builds. I actually saw one of these in champion meeting. They were pretty sick. Like that is actually a real thing for popping the new universe. Pretty cool. Moment I low it, beyond dreams. One of us is low it, beyond dreams. These are the people who don't believe in 1800. This is because Beyond Dreams is after the width and speed update. People are already saying like, man, if you're not rocking 1500s width or above, I mean, I think with 1500 Japanese people think it's too low. You want it to be at like, what happened to Gentildonna?
食い下がるつくといいんだ。アグネス200を追加。アグネスタキオン。リードは3馬身。足色は衰えない。つくといいんだ。オスカル3番手争いはアーモンドアイ。
Wow, we lost 10 points below it. Come on.
当然だと思う。
Oh, this is the UA set. This is something. Yeah, what happened? Bro, why are you in fourth? Oh my god, we ripped it. We didn't get our cell because of wit activation. Man, really. But you got to take only one of these. You have two. Yeah, we hit our cell. What the heck? We got the current speed, the Zenkai spurt, spin. Come on. What do we... That's copy of those. Wow, this is the armor eyes. We're only too far behind. Man, wow, why don't we sell this to the back? That's just like bad luck moments, because that definitely was not a strong looking game. Hate to see it. Let's see. Condor made last month, no Estes. She's not really good on a lot of tracks anymore. There's not a lot of tracks for final straight. Got like the what's it called? The final league begins on final straight. I think the one we had was the mild League of Heroes, the very first one that had the rewards and stuff. And I did train her for that. That was like pretty rough. He's dealing because he was basically fighting against Taiki Shoto, Valentine one. I had to make some very, what's the word, like different parent traces for my whole team because everyone has something missing. I had to fix it apparently. Let's see, KO LoH. Don't think she does any on this track. The strongest character here is the Ikuno. She has the best what's it called? The stats also. Power build, lowering the you can watch it. I don't think they're gonna do anything. Ikuno is pretty strong in terms of the build stats. And then the skill points is lower because of the power instead of the. I think like hitting 9,000 with a power and build is doable if you don't follow the generic recommendation. Why is still in love in third place?
先頭はキューバ単身で飛ばしているきます2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのはエルコンドルパーサー1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます
All this ultimate until
さあ鼻に立ったのはキューバこのままリードすることができるかアグネス・タキオ並んできた激しい先頭争いイクノディキタス並んできたそのうち並んでエルコンドルパーサー少し離れてステルインラブさらにジェンティルドンナ内を回って東海帝王4馬身離れて3番それを見るように1番外を回ります10番後方に並び4番最後ポツンと1人6番第2コーナーを抜け向こう上面に入った順位を振り返っていきます現在1番手はアグネス・タキオ続きましたジェンティルドンナ2馬身差ステルインラブイクノディクタス追走5番手にエルコンドルパーサー外を通りまして東海帝王2馬身3馬身開いて9番そしてその後ろから行くのは3番その外並んで10番
これぞ革命的化学反応
そしてそのうち1番
ちょうだいあなたの全部
2馬身離れて4番ポツンと1人6番ジェンティルドンナ先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか中山の直線が短いぞ後ろの形は間に合うかこの直線で勝負が決まるぞ2番手争いジェンティルドンナ差し返してきた
Let's trigger the punch. Oh, she is triggering skill. Okay. What's it called? I don't know how to describe that skill. It's the winning skill for Bubblegum Shot. It's like if you're in the final straight and you're in the lead for a pacer, you get like a 0.25 speed thing. It's like very hard to trigger because final straight is like not that long on this track. And you know, being first as a pacer, generally those are like runner style skills, but there's a few pacer ones because Bubblegum Fellow is a pacer who wants to be a runner for all of her like activations. It's very strange to play. But she's really strong when she gets there. She's like unstoppable, but it's like, yeah, you're fighting against runners for the run activation. As a pacer. Did we sweep this ticket? Is it 200 across the board? No, I think we lost 10 points. Is that UA7? Yeah, the UA7. Oh man, what am I supposed to do different? Like, on paper, I'm like way stronger. What the fuck is this shit? You even from Beyond Dreams? Are you serious? You don't even have the wit. Single circle? Yeah, it's single. You gotta be kidding. This is a very this game moment. This game. Right, last ticket. Gonna use the birthday. regardless of the power level. It looks like there's only no real opponents. We didn't really whiff like the parfait usage today. The first one is only like one real opponent. That's not really a good use. You don't know what's gonna be coming up. We hit the 4 strong opponent part with the parfait also. I was what's it called? Pretty good. Let's see. I just wanna see when they were made. They were made this month. UA7 also made this one. I think it's just a deck problem. The rating is this low. Oh, okay. This is a playstyle problem. That's a good deck. Yeah, this guy has the deck, but not the skills to play the game. Damn, bro. These are US5 decks. Yeah, that's a skill issue. You don't see it often. Usually it's like the stats being that bad is a deck problem. But every so often you see skill issues. You just don't know how to play the Robinson. The deck person is definitely a Havu, but he doesn't know how to use what he has. Tachyon going to win. Oh, Tachyon says strong. I don't understand why Tachyon is so strong. That's so big. I was saying earlier, you never would have known she's a strong character. What the fuck, you're winning against Gentildonna? he's never been on the hood track, which is this month. He's never came up before, like after like 2 years. So weird. But she already got added to the like the daily legend race in the last update. That's the only reason why I have the character. Oh shit, the potential 7 Suzuka. This is a self-independent training Suzuka. What the heck? Are these all independent? I never think to check that. These are independent. These are AI characters. What the fuck? I never ran into that before. Unless I just never paid attention. What? Did I face any AI last champion meeting? I didn't think to check. I look at like the deck and when they was made, I didn't check. Wow, triple closer team. Are these self AI trained as well? Design your island. That was like beginning of the year, 6 months ago. This is actually 2 months ago, start of the ramen scenario. Deck is much weaker and the declaration is so low. Yeah, you don't have cards. Yep, but the speed cards not being maxed out is a big drop in power. These all Tachyon win? That's crazy. This might be a real team, but the characters don't seem real. No S distance. Train beginning of last long. This is for long distance, I think. But they don't even have S distance for long. Because Simsu Cheval granted a long distance character. Triple S on this. This is from Beyond Dreams. But you're definitely missing some of the newer stuff. But that character is super strong though. And kind of surprising to see a Laurel here as well. She was like the top tier long distance character. I think we actually lost a few races to her in Canada. Because like damn, after all this time she's still strong as hell. Go watch it, there's no other races. I think the next one is the This might be the last real race of today. We have a lot of like sweaty ass opponents in bronze, dude. It's crazy. No, they start good. Man, like, see no lace to a Gentil and 6 and like they started worrying.
このままリードすることができるか。さあ1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かっていくウマ娘たち。ごめん遊ばせ。先頭は10番三振で飛ばしていきます。続きましたアグネスタキオン。激しい先頭争い。シュバルグラン続いている。
It's like one NPC runner and Cheval Grand.
現在1番手はアグネスタキオン。続いてジェンティルドンナ1馬審査10番シュバルグラン。4番手2馬審査クロノジェネシス。スティリーンラブ。
He goes too fast. He's not gonna
7番
activate
少し後ろから
the.
桜ロール。向こう上面に入って先頭から死んだりまでおよそ17馬
He's
身。
just pulling away from Kono. Means he hit one.
自
Security.
分のペースを保っているようですね。
Let's look at
さ
it.
らにアグネスタキオンジェンティルドンナ外から行く2馬身離れてシュバルグラン外でスティリーンラブ内をついて。これぞ革命的化学反応。
I saw some weird tier list saying that Tachyon should be a runner. So ultimate is like a pacer position kind of. I think you're supposed to run triple, run. Like, I don't know, that was like the only tier list I saw that had Tachyon as
持っているかもしれません。
pacer. Everyone else is like, oh, they consider her a runner. You do run, you actually miss all of the this is like this super weird. Look at that guts. What the heck? You guts compete with Still in Love and then use rocket to.
私こそ勝者、私こそ最強。
What
よろ
happened?
しくて。
And those moments are like always confusing. You never know what happened when you see something like that. What did you do? At the very end, we guys competing. Where is it? Right here. We guys compete the same time we hit a beeline burst into one of the. What's it called? This is one of the tail card skills into one of the. I guess it first came from Rudolph, I guess. With Rudolph, but this is one of the room skills, medium distance final leg skill into the. That's what we were talking about earlier. This is the logo from Win Competition. And then we got another current speed and we were rocket to the front. Is this a real team? The UA5 looks like very questionable. Beyond Dreams from 6 months ago. This was trained beginning of last month. Low power but good wit. Yeah, low power. This is really low power triple speed. Triple speed should be like 1500. You know, I got a bad run. Yeah, like 1200 triple speed. What happened, man? Okay, I'm not gonna watch it. They're gonna long.
スタートです。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
みんな集中してましたね。好レースが期待できそうです。
第4コーナーカーブ。
内から来るか外から来るか、最後の局面です。
中山の直線は短いぞ。後ろの子たちは間に合うか。4番
Guys
ステリーン
playing in front
ラ
of
200を通過。
Tachyon.
ステリーンラ
There we
す
go.
ごい足で上がってきた。4番
That's
ス
flame
テ
is
リーンラ
like.
ブ
She's
後方で
like.
抜け出した。4番ステリーン
She slept on. I feel like I always have something.
お見事。4番ステリーン
I'm
ラ
gonna talk to her. I get you're getting terrorized by that guy. Like, anytime you see like a dance playing Oshi player who's like serious about the game competitively, those dance flames are scary as hell. I think I've lost every single for real dance flame. We get 80 points from perfect score. That'll be fun. What can you do? That's actually not too bad. Okay, but we don't have self-ranking yet. Take a look at our performance. This is our stats. That is not surprising. She's 96 top 3? That's insane. I didn't know she was doing that well. I didn't actually realize she won that. It must be from all the bronze races. And then like, honestly, okay, 90% top 3, 20% win rate. It being higher than Gentil is a little surprising to me. Cause like I thought I needed to retrain this character. There's always like this every like, she's missing one very good skill. Just everything else. Wow, Gentil is the weak link. This Gentil took so much work to train her. I think it's just the top speed. We need more speed. I guess I could put more time. No, this is annoying though. Alright, I'll see. I'm trying to do this again. This build is very hard. This is the strongest Gentildonna I have in terms of rating. Yeah, we missed right turn, unfortunately. We also don't have what's it called, the Tachyon ultimate. Like, Tachyon has the Tachyon ultimate. It's like whatever. You don't need to worry about it. But you kind of want both of it as like. I only have a single side. I didn't realize that. Right, because I would not train. This is the shield parent. There's no reason to train a Tachyon with a Tachyon. You won't get the skill hints from it. This is the shield parent. But it didn't trigger the what's it called? And we didn't get the Hayahide ultimate. I'm not surprised there were people already in top perfect scores. That's a lot of people perfect scores on day 1. Are you a super runner? You are. Holy shit. That's crazy. Super runner Suzuka #1. Let's say Suzuka Oshi, I think so. And then Satono Diamond. There is no Satono Diamond here though. You're a fraud. Yeah, still in love and perfect score is insane. 98%. Yeah, because that must be from Bronze League. 98 also from Bronze. 92. Yeah, these are all Bronze because you can't be out of top 3 to have a perfect score. So they've been losing in Bronze. And then Bronze is serious as hell, dude. People with perfect score don't have 100%. This one right now. Interesting. Oh, that's so crazy. Still in Love actually is doing it for champion, for League of Heroes. So many of them with perfect score. And here you actually lose in Bronze. It's fine. Yeah, I think this is unprecedented. This is the first time a soldier has been able to be considered like viable in League of Heroes. Because now you see there's so many of them with a perfect score. It's never happened before. 6. I was gonna say that's crazy, but actually I think mine look crazy. Yeah, I have this record. I still Gentildonna who's dropping the is top 96 all perfect? Almost. So we lost 10 points at 59 mark? Okay. Yeah, we're losing 30. Yeah. The Gentildonna is dropping the ball. Oh well. What can you do? Like, that took so much effort to train. I guess I'll try, but man, that's hard. Okay, so before we end the stream, we'll do a roll. The free roll. I think it's a single ticket. It was. Is it? Oh, it's actually character single ticket. Really? What even if I actually pull this? What would I guess this? Like these two are like rental tier. So there's a stamina, scam gotcha. This is the start dash stock. Okay, yeah, so it's actually singles for character. We never get 10 free 10s for character. Gotcha. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. It's lagging. What is the free roll? Yeah, this is not. Alright, stream's over. We're done, dude. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow, probably roughly similar time. I'll save the roll for the stream also. It's a single roll. Yeah. Gentildonna, the weak link. Wouldn't have imagined that would be the case. Honestly, would have been like Still in Love being the weak link if you didn't string a new one, because this Still in Love is crap. I guess it's only compared to the number 1 ones or number 2. What is your power level? 13. We have more power than this guy. This is the double width. I actually have a top 96 Still in Love. Yeah, this is more like, oh, this is low. I have more guts though. Yeah, the Gentile is the weak link. So we never have gas. Because we kind of are more impressive looking than some of these top 96 Still in Love. Because like, I have 9600 skill points, dude. The fuck? That's crazy, but the whole team is not as strong as they are. This is what it is. Alright, I'm out. See you back tomorrow.